It's the young ones on the Commodore 64. Again, right. Load up your thing. Okay. So last time we beat the game as Vivian and Mike. Now we need to do Neil and Rick. We are going to have to restart as Neil because I couldn't load this save that we made at the end stream, so I have to start from the beginning as Mike, as Neil, but shouldn't take us too long. And I worked out what we needed to do to make the tea. We needed the cup. So I was trying to make tea by putting the tea bag in the kettle and switching the kettle on and putting the kettle in the sink, turn the tap on. What you need to do, I think, is get the tea bag, put it in the cup, get the kettle, switch the kettle on, and when all of those are in your inventory, it'll make the tea or something like that. We'll see. I'll get it done. I did do it successfully off stream, so it'll be done. And with Rick, apparently it's impossible to beat the game with Rick on the C64 version, so we'll try that just to be, thorough in our exploration of this game. Okay, Neil. Let me have a look at my checklist here. So Neil uses the wheelbarrow. He needs a thermos flask containing hot lentils, so we need to cook lentils. We know how to do that. The Ankh, recovered from Narnia. Veggie burger from the fridge. Guitar case with the guitar in it. Magic mushrooms, which we couldn't do because we need to get the tea, but now we know how to get the tea. We can make the magic mushrooms. Special branch, using a USSR radio and turning on the chainsaw. Goldfish bowl with a goldfish in it. And put water in the goldfish bowl, and then we need the frog, which we need to get by sparking a joint, which we need the lighter to light the joint. Okay, easy. Go. Okay. Right. And we need to go quick before the other housemates pick up all the stuff and ruin everything. Chainsaw. I need that. Dissection kit. I don't think I need this. Let me just see what's inside it. Aha. Okay. There's a severed hand and a pocket knife. I don't need those, but I will need the pocket knife for Rick. So that's good to know. Let's put that down. Got the landing. What have we got in here? Piggy bank, SPG guitar. We need to pick up the guitar. Then we need to find the guitar case. Neil's bedroom. Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff in here. We need the guitar case. We need a joint. We need all this stuff actually, apart from the bin liner. Hope my inventory is going to be big enough. Okay, then the cup. Then we need the radio. Okay, then walk to the landing. Walk to the hall. Do we need anything from... We might need something from the bathroom. No, wait, screw it. Go to the hall. I'm gonna go grab the kettle from the kitchen. Before someone takes it. Let's go to the garden first. We can go to the kitchen from the garden. There we go, right. Switch on the... Okay, go to the special branch. Then we don't need the radio or the chainsaw. We're done with those. So let's drop those. We can't drop it. Okay, whatever. Wheelbarrow. Okay, open the guitar case. Put the guitar in. Close the guitar case. That's done. Open the wheelbarrow. As much as one can open wheelbarrows. Put the guitar case in. The special branch needs to go in. Okay, good. Kitchen. Kettle. Open the fridge. I need the veggie burger. None of those. Okay, fridge cooker. Anything in the cooker? Yes, saucepan. I need that to cook lentils in. Anything in the cupboard? Cupboard. Teabag. Excellent. So close the cupboard. Now, if we put the cup, open up the cup as you do. Open up your cups. Put the tea bag in the cup. Now what we're going to do, we're going to switch on the kettle. Okay. I need the goldfish. Tap, switch on. Pick up the cup. Let's try and work out how to do this. Right, open up the wheelbarrow. Veggie burger goes in the wheelbarrow. Put it in. Close. Okay, what else are we looking for? We need the goldfish ball. Walkman, TV, recorder, cracker, nothing there. Cellar. What we got down here? Gas cylinder, axe, festering socks, super glue. Don't think we need any of those. Spade we need. Oh, the goldfish bowl is in the bathroom. I can see it on the top. Vivian, do not pick up that goldfish bowl. Swear to Jeebus. Okay, got the landing. Bathroom. Goldfish bowl. No, don't smash it. I want to pick it up. Okay, then walk. Vivian's gone off with a bloody kettle. I put it down for 1 second. Vivian walks off with a pissing kettle. Unbelievable. Biosoot, do we need that? I don't think Neil needs that. I think the other characters have something to wash. Neil doesn't. Okay. So, let's go over to the sink. Very slowly. Okay, sink. Switch on. Let's pick up the goldfish bowl and put the goldfish. No. Pick up the goldfish. Close the sink. Now, open the goldfish bowl. Put the goldfish in. Yes, brilliant. Wheelbarrow. No, wait, close the goldfish. Then open the wheelbarrow. Put the goldfish bowl in. Okay. Close the wheelbarrow. Right. Now we're getting somewhere. Landing. I need the key to Narnia, which is in Vivian's room. We need to find the lighter. Where is the lighter? You pick up that. Grab that key. Vivian! Just took my kettle, now took my blading key. Nothing in the bed. We don't need that. Aha! He's put it down, he's put it down. Oh, he's picked it back up again. Pretty brilliant, I'll pick up the lager. Oh, he's gone into Narnia. I wanted to go into Narnia. Okay, but if he's used the key, that means, because it's one-time use, it means it respawns in the fridge, I think? So let's go to the garden. Seeds, I need those. What's in the bin? Anything? Nothing. Okay, to the kitchen. Where are we going here? Right, check the fridge. See if there's a key in the fridge. Yes. I don't pick up the key, I don't think anyone else will. There you go then. Okay, living room. Alright, what do we need now? We just need the lighter. We need Vivian to drop the kettle at some point in our lives. Okay, go to Narnia. As you do. Ankh. Pick up the Ankh. Okay, and we open up the wheelbarrow. Then we put the Ankh in. That's that done. We need to find the lentils. Where are the lentils? We don't need the chainsaw. We don't need the crash helmet. Let's go to the shop, shall we? Maybe the shop has lentils. Looks like it does. Bag of lentils. Pick up. Don't touch those lentils, Mike. And we need the thermos as well. For the lentils. Thermos first. Pick up. Right. So it's going on the laundrette. Oh, there's the kettle. Brilliant. Don't know what it's doing in the laundrette, but here we are. Okay, the only thing we need now is the lighter. Which I've not seen in my travels. Concerning. Okay, run out of room. Let's put something in the wheelbarrow temporarily. Put that in there. Don't put the wheelbarrow down. I need that. Open up the wheelbarrow. Can we put anything else in? No. Okay, the wheelbarrow's full. Suppose. Kettle. Pick up. Right, back to the hall. Right, now we should have everything to get the hot lentils. Video nasty. We don't need that, we don't need the dirty undies. Nobody move till I put down the bomb. Right, how do we do this? Saucepan. Open the saucepan. Put the lentils in the saucepan. Close the saucepan. Then we're going to go to the cooker. I'm going to open it. Then we're going to put the saucepan in. I'm going to close it. I'm going to switch it on. Alright, let's see if that actually worked. Yes, it did. Hot lentils, pick those up. Close the saucepan. Open the thermos. Put down the hot lentils. Do not eat the hot lentils. We need those for later. Okay, wheelbarrow open. Action. Thermos. And we need to take the spade out. Then we drop thermos flask in. Brilliant. Kettle open, tea bag put in, close the kettle. Now you've got to do this in a specific order. Switch on the kettle. Don't put it down. Right. Close the kettle. Open the cup. Put the tea in the cup. No, put it in the cup. Close the cup. Don't need the saucepan anymore. Right, eat the spinach. I think eating the spinach lets you carry more items. Kitchen. Um, I know this works somehow. So I've got it work. I've got it to work before. Also, where is the lighter? TV, penknife, packet of seeds. Pickaxe, we don't need that. Okay, we don't need that. There we go. You have to have the tea, the cup in the inventory, then switch the kettle on, and then it does it. Whew. That's a bleeding nuisance. Okay. So what have we got now? So we just drop the hot tea. And let's make the hot tea cold. By drop it outside. There we go. T. Hang on, I think we've got everything now, so... Open up the wheelbarrow. Close the wheelbarrow. Grave. Right, what do we need to do here? Put in the seeds, put in the cold tea. There we go. Magic mushrooms. No, I don't want to put it down. Open wheelbarrow. Put the mushrooms in. Drop the spade. And we just need the lighter. Where's the lighter? Okay, it's originally in the laundrette, but it ain't gonna be in the laundrette anymore. Someone's gonna have moved it. Giant chainsaw, none of that. We can check in the washing machine, I suppose. Kebab, lager. I need none of these things. Nothing in the soap machine. Lighter, here we go. Okay, this should be it now. Lighter. Pick up the joint. Switch on the lighter. Joint is lit. Walk to the garden. Right, just gotta pick up the frog. Then we're done. Frog, 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 frog. So, open wheelbarrow, put frog in. Close wheelbarrow. And done. Oh wow, I spent 0 days and 1.59 hours trying to get out of this really heavy place. Well done. Well done, Neil. You did it. Whew. Eventually. Okay. Let's reset. So that's Neil. Neil is done. No more Neil. Now it's time to do Rick. Like I say, we can't complete the game as Rick. Oh, I need to hard reset, don't I? Otherwise the game doesn't like to play ball. Auto start. Let's go. Vivian, Rick, Mike, Neil. Let's go, Rick. Okay, first of all, we need the penknife from the dissection kit. And we don't need that. Ooh. Keep an eye on it. Thank you. Bathroom. Toilet roll. Let's go to Neil's bedroom. Where is my rucksack? Don't need any of these things. Bin liner. Nope. Let's try Rick's bedroom. Open the floorboards with the penknife. Cosmo, we need that. The girly dress, we need that. Don't need the penknife. Record player we do need. Dirty undies we need. Close the bed. Right, where's my rucksack? Should be under the stairs. There we go. So, open that. What do we got? Cosmo, that goes in. Toilet roll goes in. Record player goes in. That's that for now. Gas cylinder, super glue, we don't need any of those. Hello Vivian, just chilling in the cellar, pal. Very good. Right, Rick needs the yogurt out the fridge. Going back to the kitchen. Fridge. Yogurt. Yep. Close the fridge. Go to the garden. The cage should have deodorant. We need that. Drop the cage. Okay. Yogurt in, deodorant in. Right, we're getting there. Suddenly, I have the most incredible urge to open the grave. Nothing there but carrots. So now we go to Narnia. Then I need my poetry book. Of course, I'm Rick. Of course I need my poetry book. I can go straight in. Poetry. Looks that close. Right, what's next? Need the envelope. Actually, garden first. Garden might be good. So I go to the bin. Milk bottle top, pick up. Now we go to shop. Off to the shops, lads. Give me that envelope. Rats. At the bar side. Okay, I think Ooh, Vivian's put down the address book. I need that. That's in Mike's room. See, I'm learning the house here. Open the washing machine. Put in the dirty undies. And the biosod. Close. Switch on. Switch. Open up. Clean undies. There we go. Right, back to the house. Bum. It's Mike's room, wasn't it? Address book. Open the address book. Put the address inside, as you do. Then rucksack. No, dumb. Pick up the rucksack. Open the rucksack. So the address book goes in, clean undies go in. So there you go, that's... all but one item. Let's have a look. Poetry, record player, clean undies, toilet roll. Mike, you're in the way. Get your speech bubble out of here. Toilet roll, address book with girly dress inside, Cosmo magazine, yogurt, and deodorant. Brilliant. Now there is one more thing, which I believe is... it should be the one thing which is broken. Which means we can't actually beat the game as Rick in the Commodore 64 version, so we're going to give it a go. What we're supposed to do is... just make sure I've got the steps right here. So walk down to the hall. We need to walk to the shop. Okay, so What we're going to do, we're going to open up the envelope. Put the milk bottle top in the envelope. Close the envelope. So basically, the last item we need is the Anarchy badge, which we have to send away for by sending away a milk top in the envelope. We open up the post box. Then we drop the envelope in. Then we check the letterbox at home, and there should be an envelope with an Anarchy badge inside, but there isn't. Right, let's go back to the shop. Yep, see, it's gone, but something hasn't arrived. It's clear it is, yeah. Something messed up in the code there. Wonder if it's due to that mess up in the code there. You can see the strange symbols, maybe that's something to do with it. But yeah, either way, that's the last thing we need. If we could get the Anarchy badge, put it in the rucksack, that would complete Rick's game. But we can't, so that's it really. But we can beat Rick's in the C64 and Spectrum games, so I'm told, so I can see there's playthroughs of it, so we will beat Rick's game in a different version. But for now, that is done. That's as much as we can do of the young ones. It's I mean, it's not much of a game. It's trying to kind of recreate the madcap antics of the show by having all the characters wander around, picking up and dropping stuff, just creating chaos, but there's not really much gameplay. You're just opening and closing and picking up things and trying to solve like the items you need by doing certain item combinations is just massively confusing. You wouldn't get very far on your own. I like the music. The music's nice. Yeah, but yeah, apparently I've seen some comments from the dev on YouTube. They say like they realised there was a bug in this C64 version, but Orpheus, the guys that made this game, went bust before they could complete it. There's also going to be an MSX version of this, which also got cancelled because Orpheus went out of business, I presume. So yeah, that's it. That's the young ones on C64. Not much of a game, but what do you expect? Alright, but next we must do the Amstrad CPC version. Will it be any better? Well, we can actually complete it. Probably, so can't be that bad.